Yeah. And we back in the game. New media back in the game. Oh, said we back in the game. New media said we back. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego. Somebody said 8 dislikes. Hell nah. Dislike. Okay. Let me check. Shout out to Kamal Oz, new shooter extraordinary. Y'all know what it is. La da 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 dee, la da 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 da. Oh shit. We got to 7-11. 7-11. Bro, they mad. Hey. They real mad today. Oh shit, Crazy K got clapped. What's happening? Hey, this gotta be somebody on multiple accounts, bro. La da 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 dee, la da 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 da. Why can't hey, this shit is funny. Why can't they stay away though? They be so mad. They be so mad, but they keep watching. La da da dee, la da da da. Icy said they mighty mad, bro. They mad as fuck. Fuck him though. Shout out to my dude Ron. Hey Ron, you coming out for the Spence shit? He said fucking stalker weirdo type. Bro, that's what it is. These dudes is like Mariah Carey. Like Mariah Carey said, I know you're obsessed with me. What up, Ego? I don't know how to pronounce your name, but what's up? 3. Man, we just vibe. Y'all know the vibes. We chilling. Hey. I gotta feel the beat. We gotta warm up. Baby furniture? What the fuck? Yeah. He said, Stan wannabes. Dear Eagle, I'm too good to call a Ranger fan. This will be the last letter I ever send your ass. Dear Eagle, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. Yeah. Shout out to Riverside, motherfucker, home of Mikey Garcia. Hey. I like this. Dear Eagle, I'm going to give you all the dislikes. You never taught me shit. Never taught me how to ride a bike. Hey, what's popping with everybody? Smash the like button. Shout out to Julio Rodriguez. My man Julio, he moody, yo. Great channel. Keep up, bro. We just working. Y'all know the vibes. We have fun with it. Errol Spence next week. I'll see y'all. Shout out to LA on Gang Gang. Ready for that Duno Garcia? Yeah, I'm gonna do some research on Duno. Listen, that's kind of weird that they put Ryan in that perceived of a tough fight after giving him the most lucrative deal, whatever they talk about. They didn't have no numbers, so I'm not gonna say he not getting good money, but I don't know if Gervonta Tank Davis and Devin Haney have anything to worry about when they didn't announce no figures. Like when Canelo got his deal, everybody knew the amount, but they ain't really said shit from what I heard. And then De La Hoya said he gonna get De La Hoya just be saying shit. He did an interview. He said he gonna try to get Ryan Garcia $700 million. Hey boy, if you don't, hey, I know it sounds crazy. I do believe, bro. De La Hoya just be saying anything. 700 mil. So you gonna give him basically double what Canelo got, motherfucker? That's what. Do you understand how much $700 million is, bro? This dude just be saying, bro, you a couple hundred M's away from a Billy. You gonna get that to Ryan Garcia? Come on, bro. So Canelo got $365 million, and you gonna pretty much double that for Ryan Garcia? Man, stop. And 2 days ago, you was saying he ain't even the best fighter in your stable. De La Hoya be capping, bro. See, I'm just the realest one to tell you. I know y'all think it. I say it. De La Hoya be capping, bruh. You just said he wasn't even your best fighter. How you getting him 700 mil? Because y'all patched it up? Okay. Motherfucker said 700 mil. So he gonna make Floyd type money. He said, I need a week off. Yeah, man. Shout out to Ron. Man, he tripping. 700 million pesos or some shit. And that's not even a knock at Ryan Garcia, but that's just not even, come on, bro. You just said the man wasn't even the best in your young stable. And then now all of a sudden you're going to get him a Billy, basically. That's a Billy. That's close enough to me. 700 mil. Come on, bro. De La Hoya. It's like a Sherm. I think they learned to fly. Bro, you out that Sherm. You just said Virgil Ortiz was your it factor. You said, that's what he said. He said Virgil Ortiz was the it guy in his young stable. Now all of a sudden, why didn't you? Okay, listen, bro, De La Hoya, this is how you know it's cap. De La Hoya just said Ryan Garcia, he made it a point to let the world know that Ryan Garcia wasn't his best fighter in the stable, to which Ryan said, all right, if you don't have faith in me, you don't believe in me, you should release me then. And then they made up, they patched up, that's cool. But he said he made it a point to let everyone know that Virgil Ortiz was his best prospect. And then Ryan somewhere after that, right? Why don't you give Virgil Ortiz Jr. this most lucrative deal for a prospect? See? Shows you right then and there. Bad business. You've been sleeping on Ryan Garcia's popularity, so you knew you had to appease him. And then you fixed it. You and Dazn or whoever the fuck else fixed it. Am I right? Why don't you give Virgil Ortiz Jr. the 700 mil and the most lucrative deal and all that? Shout out to my dude Jabari Brown, Eagles Army. Which event on November 2nd does better numbers? UFC 244 at Madison Square, Canelo Kovalev. Simple question. UFC 244. First of all, you got your man, and Disney reached out to me. So listen, use my link. So I'm definitely going to be promoting the fuck out of UFC 244 because these motherfuckers is paying. Walt Disney, they going to hit your boy up. So, man, I need my scratch. But beyond that, go look at the viewership. Go look at the viewership it hadn't even been 24 hours, and then the Jorge Masvidal, Nate Diaz press conference did like something crazy. I have it screenshotted, but it was like 900,000 views. Canelo press conference didn't do that. Beyond that, Dana White just told you at the press conference. He said they might be able to stage it around, and then, manipulate the time so it doesn't compete with my main event. That could work for them. But he said if they want to go head to head, then good luck. They're fucking crazy. And I agree with Dana White. They are crazy if they try to go head to head time in the same like simultaneous time slot. Bro, UFC 244. I'm not, and see, this is a testament. This is a testament. You ain't testament. Listen, bars. I'm not even you know me. Everybody knows my channel or they should know if you've been following me for any length of time. I never prioritize UFC over boxing. Well, I can't say never, but rarely. It is a rarity where if there's a boxing match and then there's a UFC match where I'm like more stoked for the UFC match. And this is one of those rare occasions. I've already told you. To me, Canelo Alvarez versus Sergey Kovalev is kind of a bait and switch. I see more things that probably won't work Kovalev's way than this is a compelling fight. You get what I'm saying? UFC 244 is going to definitely have a better card. They got who is fighting on it? I don't know. I seen the card, but I seen some of the card that they put together. I can't think off the top of my head. I need more coffee. Hold on. Over the top, man. $2 super. What up, Ego? Shout out to you and everyone in the chat. Salute. Yeah, Darren Till, but they have somebody else. I think like maybe even the co-feature. It was like a knockout art. Man, I don't know. I have to look. Derek Lewis. Oh yeah, Black Beast. He got a cool fight. Man, come on, bro. Anyway, this is my honest opinion. Okay, I've already told you. Canelo Kovalev is certainly better and more of a danger than Rocky Fielding, Amir Khan, Liam Smith. It's a better fight than that, for sure. See how real I keep it on my channel? Oh my gosh, someone just got clapped. Let's see what they had to say. Ego, you ain't unpacked. Put a new shirt on. Bro, look. I got a Guns N' Roses shirt. Motherfucker, I just watched this. Bro, they be really watching. Listen, that's how you know I'm that kid, bro. They looking at what shirt I have. Bro, I had a Nirvana shirt on the other day. This is Guns N' Roses. Get your bands together, bro. Y'all, oh my God, bro. Oh my God. On the night train. You don't even know your bands. Get the fuck up out of here, bro. I want to see you bleed. Bro, you don't even know Guns N' Roses. Welcome to the jungle. My serpentine. These dudes be obsessed with me, bro. They care about what I got on. Like, come on, bro. These dudes, like, I really be talking. I be like, notice this whole thing, no cap. This whole stream, I ain't said nothing about it. I was talking straight about boxing, and they talk about what I'm wearing. Oh, show us your eyes. Look at your beard. Oh, what shirt you? Bro, they obsessed with me. That's how you know I'm that boy. That's how you know I'm that boy. I'm that kid. These dudes is obsessed with me. Anywho, not to get distracted, smash the like button. Canelo Kovalev is certainly better than, you know, Amir Khan. Is more dangerous than James Kirkland, Rocky Fielding, all that type of shit. However, I really feel the Kovalev fight is picked, carefully hand-selected amidst all the talent from 160 to 175. So for me, it is an advanced cherry pick because out of all there's a lot of okay, first of all, everybody's bigger than Canelo. Name somebody who's not bigger than Canelo from 160 to 175 that has a belt or a former champion. Oh wait. Okay. So what are we really talking about? So I don't go off of just weight and size only. That's something you have to consider maybe, but who isn't taller than Canelo that is a champion from 160 to 175? Okay, oh wait. This is why they can't beat new media. Name one person that is not bigger than Canelo. You know, that's a former champion from 160 to 175. Andre's bigger, Charlo's bigger, Caleb Smith damn sure bigger, David Benavidez damn sure bigger, Zurdo Ramirez damn sure bigger, you know, Better Biev. All these motherfuckers is Vodstick. All of them are taller than him. Golovkin. Come on, bro. Damn, my car's ready already? What the fuck? I'm getting new tires. I had to get new tires for the season change. I think that's them. So anyway. So that's that. Everybody's bigger than Canelo. So I'm not amused by that, because no matter who he would have fought, if he would have fought champions or former champion, you know, the right guys in the talent pool from 60 to 75, they all would have been bigger than him. So I'm not really pressed about that. Does that make sense to everybody? You know, people are like, oh, look at Kovalev, so much bigger. Everybody would be bigger than Canelo. Okay, I'm lying. Name the person that Canelo would be taller than. Like a relevant party, a champion, or somebody who is like a David Benavidez. He's not a champion yet, but he's about to fight Darrell next week, and no one beat him for his belt. So, you know, we know what happened with his mishap. Name somebody that would be bigger, that Canelo would be bigger than. Derevyanchenko's never been a champion. Block him. Listen, this is how we're going to do it. If y'all want to play cute, we could play cute. Sergey Derevyanchenko, beyond that, I bet you he's bigger than Canelo, but he's never been a champion. So what are you talking about? And he's not a relevant fight since Triple G's fighting him. Block him. Who else? Yeah. I told you I'm not playing no games. If you don't know your shit, you're best to just stay quiet. Stay silent. That's the best thing for you. Motherfuckers just doing random guesses. You could do the random guess, but it ain't gonna last. Make it last forever. It is not gonna last. If you know more, you got the juice now, right, Bishop? So that's how we playing it, man. Cause they always try to correct me and stuff. So if you're gonna correct me, make sure you correct yourself. Derevyanchenko, he probably is bigger than Canelo anyway. But either way, he's not a champion, and it's not a relevant fight, because Canelo had an opportunity to fight Derevyanchenko, and he didn't. Ego blocked him so quick, stopped the bull people. Bro, they want to be so right, so they just do random guesses. It ain't for that. We not for all that. If you have a really a solid answer that's truthful, no cap, no lies, then that's fine. You know, Kellerman. See, look. Derevyanchenko is taller than Canelo. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I haven't even looked it up, but I would imagine he's probably bigger than him too. Canelo's not that big, so everyone's gonna be bigger. So I'm not gassed just because Kovalev's bigger. Beyond that, Kovalev is tall. He's big, you know, in a higher division. But Chavez Jr. damn near rehydrates to crazy proportion. He's bigger. Jacobs is bigger. Liam Smith was bigger. Rocky Fielding, Danny Jacob, all these guys are bigger. Block Anthony Lumar. Bro, nobody's talking about Wilder right now. If your question doesn't get answered, there's probably a reason. Block him. Man, we having a block party, bro. Oh, we having a party. Blocking. Yeah, Jacobs is big. Plus, he abandoned the same day weigh-in, so we don't know what he weighed in at, you know, because he didn't do it. He'd rather pay the fine. So he's bigger than. We've already seen Canelo fight with someone big. The one thing I will say that's interesting is they both gas out. Kovalev and Canelo, in my opinion, have shown stamina issues. God damn, they did that hella fast, bro. They put them tires on hella quick. I just got home. What the fuck? I should have just waited. They said an hour and a half. This shit ain't no hour and a half. So anyway, I've seen Canelo fight bigger guys. Period. Like I said before, Kovalev, I don't know many people. Like, okay, yes, he has a good resume, but along with that good resume came the showing of his vulnerabilities. Along with that came the downsides, like he's been stopped, shit like that. I don't know many people that believe that Kovalev is the person, right, that would unify and become undisputed. I don't know anyone who really feels that way. at this point. Like, I'll do it. I asked the same question. Who, like, F the Canelo fight, who believes that Kovalev would be the last man standing in a Super 6 at light heavyweight with Zurdo Ramirez, Artur Beterbiev, Alexander Voltsik, Dimitri Bivol, and, you know, Jean Pascal, and all of them? He'd be the last man standing with all the belts? Really? Does anyone believe that? There are 7 to 10 fights for Canelo that I prefer to see than Kovalev. Exactly. And Golden Boy and Dazn, they did it sloppy. Remember that scene on Billy Madison with the cafeteria lady? And she's like, sloppy Joes. I made them extra sloppy. Bro, they did it sloppy. Here's why. They were better off. Whatever it took to get Kovalev to agree now, they were better off when they were in the first negotiations doing that same thing and convincing Kovalev or paying him or whatever it took to get the fight actually a thing. They should have did it before the Anthony Yarde fight. Because at the end of the day, the Anthony Yarde fight, Anthony Yarde don't even spar. He spars his trainer and shit. His trainer, I don't even know what weight his trainer looked kind of tiny compared to him. So you spar his Anthony Yarde is in, like, doesn't have the high level experience, didn't have a high level resume, and sparring a motherfucker that weighed 146, you know, at 175 for all of his sparring, and still did good versus Kovalev. Still almost stopped Kovalev. That ruined any semblance of this fight being super mysterious. You're better off coming off of the heels of the Kovalev Alida Alvarez win, because Kovalev didn't get hurt in the second Alida Alvarez fight. He outboxed Alida Alvarez. But we all watched the Kovalev Yarde fight was good. We watched Kovalev at home almost get stopped. And you want me to believe that? First of all, Canelo's not as small as they're trying to make it out to be. It'd be one thing if Floyd Mayweather, Pacquiao or something was moving up to fight Kovalev, because those guys are truly welterweight sized. Canelo's not small like that. And then Kovalev making jokes and shit like he like that he's a cherry pick. I'm just not feeling it like that. Again, it's not horrible. It's something to watch. But if I had a raffle and I could only submit one name or 2 names, 3 names, it wouldn't be Kovalev for Canelo. If someone, put it this way. If someone says pick one fight for Canelo from 160 to 175, you mean to tell me Kovalev would be the first fight you would want to see? Out of all the David Benavidez, Charlos, Andrade, Caleb Smith, the very first Bivol, Beterbiev, Voltsik winner, the very first fight you would pick is Kovalev for Canelo. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I would have preferred Kovalev versus Bivol. That's good. I like that. Or Kovalev, since he has beef with Beterbiev, I wanted to see that. Canelo versus Caleb Smith, that could be big too, just because the UK angle. Lomachenko went out to the UK and it looked like it had a good crowd. So imagine Canelo versus Caleb Smith. That's an intriguing fight. Caleb Smith looked big as fuck, bro. Eddie Hearn is like 6'5", 6'4.5", something like that. And Caleb Smith, I seen him next to him. I was like, damn, they look the same height, damn near. Yeah, Caleb Smith is big. And they called him out. See, this is Cap from Golden Boy. How come they called out people? Shout to Blue Blood Sports. You'll see. He texted me. But yeah, we gonna link next week for the Spence fight. Man, it's about to go down for that Spence Porter shit. I'm looking forward to it. I got a little Airbnb. I've been trying out Airbnb. I'm going on my third Airbnb. You know, but yeah, it's about to go down. Stay tuned to the channel. We working. You know, the boy got to be moving. That's a good ass fight. Errol Spence looked, bro. He looked lean. He trying to hurt Porter. He trying to like. I respect Errol Spence's game for this. Well, I just respect it because he's a good fighter. But this is what I respect about his game. Errol Spence, he like one of them people. He's trying to tailor make the ass whooping for the opponent. You feel what I'm saying? When Mikey Garcia, I truly believe. I'm not gonna say he didn't want to stop Mikey Garcia, but he wanted to show a different wrinkle. I think he wanted the whole intent was people were saying he couldn't box. That was it. They were saying he couldn't box. He was just to come forward. So he wanted him and Derek James. I think they didn't take strategically. They didn't take no chances like reckless abandon. Bro, I'm not trying to denigrate Mikey Garcia, but if Errol Spence can stop Kell Brook, I think he can stop Mikey Garcia. But I think boxing to me is about ebb and flow. I think the ebb and flow of the Mikey Garcia fight, it just didn't come. But if he would have been pressing Mikey Garcia, like, which would have opened him up early. See, Mikey was supposed to be like on his level ring IQ wise. So I think he kind of got lured into a chess match and boxing and jab, which was a great game plan. And that was the game plan to beat Mikey. So it didn't really make sense. But the ebb and flow kind of brought him to that point in the fight where he almost stopped him in the 9th round, but he didn't get the stoppage. But with Sean Porter, based on Sean Porter's aggression and Sean Porter liking to be like in your chest and shit like that, I really believe that he's trying to hurt Sean Porter. It's just different. Yeah, Mikey also kind of went into survival mode. Mikey, he was kind of doing enough to not get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Broner Pacquiao. I think Broner actually started off well, but then it got to a point where he wasn't going to win the fight like that, you know? And that's what happens. But Errol Spence, I don't know. I think him and Derek James is a good tandem, is a good duo, because I think they really try to tailor make the strategy for the. See, some people just like Ruslan Provodnikov. He's actually one of my favorite like guilty pleasures, but he's one mode. You know, he does the same thing. If you can withstand, if you can outbox him, outbox him. If you can withstand his punches, withstand it. Period. You know, but he has one lane. Errol Spence is more dynamic, a lot more, him and his team. I think the strategy they use for Mikey Garcia going into the Spence fight is just totally different. So I respect that because you're supposed to be multifaceted, in my view. You know, Floyd Mayweather don't beat Zab Judah the way he need to beat, you know, Shane Mosley or Ricky Hatton or whoever. So I like that. But, you know, Errol Spence, from what I've seen, he looks like he's in great shape and he's lean. He's ready for war, it looks like. Hasim Rahman told me sometimes fighting small guys could be harder because they could be quick and move fast than some of the guys you're used to fighting. But this is facts. You know, it's similar to Andre Ward told me this. He said, I think it was before the Alexander Brand fight. Sometimes fighting Alexander Brand could be worse because you don't know much about him. He's just there. You know, you have way more to lose credibility wise than anything else. And these guys don't care. You know, he's been stopped before. He's looking to make a name for himself. You get what I'm saying? So them awkward guys be weird. That's why Maidana had success. Maidana didn't have like the most boxing skill ever, but he had a lot of the components. He worked on his jab, he had heart, and he had power, and he's awkward. That alone becomes a puzzle. Kamal Oz, $5 super chat, thank you. Dan Rayfield confirmed that Canelo himself never agreed to face Boo Boo despite him being approved as an opponent by Dazn and being in serious negotiations. That was bullshit. I mean, but listen to me. This is why new media is leading the charge. This is the same shit I said. Remember when these, Canelo's team is in serious negotiation, rumors came out? I said, I got to see it to believe it. I said, that's cool, but I'm not going to hold my breath. This was the type of stuff I was saying. And now you see why. And meanwhile, old media, they couldn't wait to jump. See, ego. See, all you Canelo haters bow down. He's going to whoop Andre's ass. Meanwhile, where that at? See, old media, they just don't get it. It's like they don't get it. They just keep doing making the same mistake. How you make the same mistake over and over and over and over again, bro? They just jump to conclusions and ride that wave and blah, blah, blah. Where the Andre fight? See, old media would rather tell you that Charlo will get whooped by Canelo or Andre gonna get whooped by Canelo than to show you. I would rather see Canelo versus Andre or Charlo 1,000% more than I want to see Kovalev fight. If it was Nate Diaz versus Jorge Masvidal and let's say Canelo Andre, Canelo Charlo, my viewing decision would be harder. I might be more intrigued by the boxing match because styles make fights. Period. You can say, who was Charlo beat and all this bullshit. We don't have questions about who Kovalev beat, but we do have questions about, is he the same fighter? Kovalev, bro, everybody sees it. Kovalev himself said if he would have lost to Anthony Yarde, he was going to retire. This is not ego speaking. This is Kovalev speaking, his team speaking. If he were to lose to Anthony Yarde, he was going to retire. So the fact that a man is thinking about retirement shows you where he is in his career. When Floyd Mayweather beat the shit out of Canelo, Canelo didn't consider retirement because he was 23 years old, right? Mike Tyson, when he lost to Buster Douglas, you didn't hear about, he's retired because he was still young. So these little segments, that proves to you where Kovalev is in his career. People they forget this. Kovalev is 2 fights removed from being stopped. Alida Alvarez and Anthony Yarde. And one of them, he had it was a tough fight. And that was the Yarde fight. Kind of reminds me of Cotto Martinez. Exactly. Or even Pacquiao versus De La Hoya. Pacquiao moving up, but De La Hoya was moving down after being stopped by B-Hop, after losing to Floyd. De La Hoya's last fight was Pacquiao. You know why? Because that's where he was in his career. It wasn't like De La Hoya that fought Shane Mosley, fought Pacquiao. See, y'all act ignorant. They want to act ignorant. They know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Sergio Martinez that beat Kelly Pavlik, that's not the version of Cotto that's not the version Cotto got. I don't give a fuck who said what. I picked Martinez to win, and I'm not mad at it. But come on, bro. The Sergio Martinez for the first 11 rounds of Chavez Jr., I think he would punish Cotto. He would punish him. But, it's boxing. This is what happens. Cotto got him at a good time. And his leg wasn't the same. Yeah, inactivity. It's boxing. It happens. So prime Sergio would have washed Cotto. Trust me. Matavia would have. Bro, Chavez Jr. was like 196 when Martinez fought him. And I do think Cotto has better skills than Chavez Jr., but still, he was beating the fuck out of Chavez Jr. for 11 rounds till he got caught. Cotto was tiny. Man, come on, bro. Sergio's MO was athleticism, reflex, and, that quirky movement and stuff like that, and legs. So once you strip that away from him, he's not the same fighter. Man, Matavia would have bodied Cotto. But anyway, this is like, put it this way. Notice Canelo never felt froggish with Kovalev until Kovalev looked vulnerable. When Kovalev was destroying Mohammadi and breaking his nose damn near, and beating up Jean Pascal on HBO. I never heard Canelo even mention Kovalev ever. I never heard. Why didn't you go from Liam Smith instead of fighting Chavez Jr. and then move up and fight Kovalev? Because he was still more relevant then. It was only after he had lost to Andre Ward and the leader Alvarez. So therefore it's not as compelling. The UFC, they got two motherfuckers. Like Nate Diaz had some inactivity, but he just came back and beat Pettis thoroughly. I thought he was like, Pettis got dogged. And Pettis was coming off very good performances. So what does that mean for Nate Diaz? That means Nate Diaz is a fucking badass because Pettis, since he moved up, was looking right. You know, Pettis was looking dope. And then he got in there with Nate Diaz and got dominated. That's the reality. And on top of that, Nate Diaz, he be smoking weed and was on a long layoff. Pettis, he looked good against Wonder Boy. He knocked him out. I think he hit him with a Superman punch or something, or whatever he did, but he knocked him out. And then he fought Nate Diaz and then got schooled up. Jorge Masvidal had Darren Till knockouts and then Ben Askren or whatever his name is. So, yeah, to me, that's a more compelling fight because they're coming off of, see, you got to give it up to the UFC for this. They really will, like Cormier, when he was champion, DC will win and he'll beat like Stipe, and then they got his next fight lined up and they tell you in like 2 days. You know what I'm saying? They operate quick. Nate Diaz just fuck around and called out Jorge Masvidal. He was in the crowd and they showed his reaction and all that. Now they already had a press conference. The UFC don't be pussyfooting. They don't be wasting no time because it's all under one faction. They don't have like several different promoters like cock blocking the fight and stuff. So I'm far more interested in Nate Diaz versus Masvidal because you got two likable, like badass, like the bad boys of MMA type personalities. The fucking Masvidal was dressed like Scarface, like a goddamn GTA 5 character with a Scarface outfit at the press conference. That was pretty slick. Okay, because he from 305. He from Miami. He used to be in them backyard brawls with Kimbo Slight. Rest in peace to Kimbo. You know, but he used to be in the backyard brawls, street fight shit. You know, he came out doing his thing with the Scarface, looking like he belonged in GTA. Canelo and Kovalev, for all intents and purposes, build-up wise, they're boring. Fight style is not boring, so don't get that confused. But they don't do anything above and beyond or extra that's going to compete with two charismatic personalities. Like I seen somebody say, oh, Nate Diaz, how you claiming to be a badass motherfucker and you're a vegan? And he's like, man, I'm the hardest motherfucker here. What's up? You know, he just got that, you see it, bro. I ain't even got to do too much to say nothing. Just like Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz, they had great press conferences. Yeah, Masvidal is Cuban. His pops is Cuban. They had a cool little special about him and his pops. So, anyway, to me, that's more compelling because they're both coming off of like Nate Diaz took a long layoff and whooped Pettis, who just knocked out Wonder Boy, who's not an easy guy to knock out and who has length and range, and he moved up and Pettis looked like that. Then Nate Diaz slaps him up, Stockton slaps him up, and wins convincingly. Masvidal he beat up Darren Till and then got in a fight backstage, you know, knocked out Darren Till, who's big as fuck for the weight class. Then he runs in 5 seconds, runs at Ben Askren, who was talking a lot of shit, and runs and knees him to his doom. They're coming off way better wins. You know, Canelo versus Jacobs, I thought Canelo faded in the second half. I really did. I thought he faded. And then Kovalev, he did solid, and he punctuated it with a good knockout, but it was competitive as fuck. You're in there with the guy who really didn't have, put it this way, name one fighter Anthony Yard fought that was even remotely close to a Kovalev experience. which is why I picked Kovalev to beat Anthony Yarde. Anthony Yarde went from 0 to 60 and still held his own with Kovalev and almost stopped him. You know, Anthony Yarde didn't even fight. He hadn't really fought no one. That was his coming out party if he was going to win it. So, it's just not as compelling. If you guys love it, you love it. That's cool. I'm just telling you why. For me, it's really not that compelling. Like literally, Canelo's making great money, but since he's been on Dazn, I think his star power is waning. He has actually his power, his influence in superstardom has dropped. You feel me? It has dropped because he's trapped on the app. He trapped on the app, bars. He trapped on the app, and it's not. His fights aren't getting the same exposure. So it's cool from him. He can just train. He don't have to worry about too much else, and he getting good money. So that's cool. He could do that. But in terms of star power and big fight, man, he fought Jacobs. That, I promise you, that did not feel like a fight week. I was just like Tuesday rolled around. I'm like, man, what's up? Like, I don't know. In my honest opinion, I told you that then, though. You see how consistent I am. Canelo Jacobs did not feel a fight week. I'll be at Spence Porter, and then you guys let me know if it feels like fight week. Canelo only caters to Mexican fan base, and he only speaks Spanish. Yeah, but he's even torn in that, because I know a lot of Mexican people that don't fuck with him. You know, so he's even torn in that. So I don't know. The bottom line is, I just think Kovalev is still, even though there's some danger, when all things considered of who he could have fought, it's still the path of least resistance. See, shout out to, and this is so you know, this is like, we're a real platform where you get real opinions. My dude, Fighter IQ, he covers boxing as well. And he goes to fights. He's been to different fights. He said Canelo Triple G2 fight week was lit. And he says, I also went to Canelo Jacobs fight week, and it was dreadful. Bro, when Floyd Mayweather fought in Vegas, Vegas never had that. You know, man, come on. I didn't go to that fight week, but I had people that were sending me pictures and stuff, and then the casino was empty and stuff. That Floyd fight weeks, people was in town. Especially come Thursday, Friday, it's a wrap. You know, the beginning of the week could be slower because people have work and stuff. People were sending me pictures on Friday, and it wasn't even like busy like that. You know, I talked to like Uber when I go to Vegas and stuff, Uber drivers and stuff. They be like, man, Floyd fight weeks are crazy. I made X amount of money, you know, doing rides all night, and, you know, so many people in traffic and all that. People go to Money Made Fights 50 deep. Yeah, and see, that's what I'm saying. People, the bottom line is this. They wanted Floyd out the game. They said Floyd ruined boxing, all this shit. All these motherfuckers wish and strive to be like Floyd. It's just, simply put, that's what it is. Whether you love him or you hate him, whether you like his personality or not, he was boxing, he is boxing, and he put on big events and big shows. All these promoters are still searching. It's like a crackhead. Crackheads, I ain't never done no shit like that. But from what I understand, that when you first start getting high, that feeling of nirvana or euphoria, they start trying to chase that, to get that same high as when you first introduce something foreign like crack to your system. So they're searching for that. They're searching for that hit, that type of high. That's what these promoters are doing. Floyd did this wrong and this wrong. Bro, De La Hoya wish he had anybody who was demanding and commanding Floyd type of events. Period. I'd rather pay for a pay-per-view, bro, to be honest. Man, I'd just rather pay for quality. I'm quality over quantity. Period. And De La Hoya, like, he said that Terrence Crawford might not be a Hall of Famer. What are you talking about? Terrence Crawford is already undisputed. There's only a handful of guys that could say they unified a division. Terrence Crawford is one of them. So what is De La Hoya even talking about? And he's saying like, oh, Terrence Crawford, Bob Arum can't get him no fights. That's because all the guys are with PBC that he needs to fight, majority of them. But see, this is the thing. People often look at other people. They look outward and criticize, but they don't criticize themselves. Who the fuck has Jaime Munguia fought? See, people forget about this. People want to criticize PBC and say, oh, blah, 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 inactive. PBC fighters fight one a year. And they're not fighting the right fights, all this bullshit. Who the fuck has Jaime Munguia fought? You guys remember he is a champion at 54. Who has he fought? Name a fight since becoming champion that he has fought of note. Liam Smith, Dennis Hogan, whoever this robot Alati dude was. Inoue, not even the good Inoue from Super Bantam or whatever weight he's at, 118. Some random Japanese dude named Inoue. Bro, he ain't fought nobody. So De La Hoya talking about Terrence Crawford can't get a fight. You ain't getting no people for Jaime Munguia. Jaime Munguia ain't fought Edeslani Lada, Julian J. Rock Williams, Jared Hurd. He ain't fought Jermell Charlo. He ain't fought nobody either. He's cool. He has an action style. But the truth is the truth. He ain't fought nobody. Because guess what? Most of the 54-pound division is also with Al Haymon. So, it's easy for De La Hoya to criticize Crawford or Arum. But look in your own stable. Who has Jaime fought? Who has Ryan Garcia fought? If we're being real. His big step up is Romero Duno, who has a loss, and Romero Duno ain't no Tank. He ain't done what Tank's done. Tank is a 2-time champion. So, De La Hoya's saying this stuff, but he ain't got no fight for Ryan Garcia like a Devin Haney rematch from the amateur. You know what I'm saying? So, it's easy to criticize, but you got to look in your own backyard. Now, that was some dumb shit. Tank is a one-time champion. He lost it once on the scale, so it doesn't count. Block this dumb motherfucker, bro. So him beating Pedraza doesn't count because he later on the Mayweather-McGregor card lost his title in the Francesco Fonseca fight. So that erases the fact that you beat a champion as a challenger. Get this dumb motherfucker out of here, bro. That was some stupid shit. How does that erase you becoming a champion because you lost your title? These dudes is real life slow. The fucking Goonies. Hey, you guys. Something is wrong with y'all. New media, we just want to talk boxing, people. Y'all talking that bullshit. How does that erase an accomplishment because you lost your title on scale? So, Mikey Garcia ain't no fucking champion then. He ain't no 4-division champion. Because guess what? When he was in the 126 or 130, one of them divisions, he lost his title on the scale. I think it was before the Rocky Martinez, one of those fights. Go watch HBO 2 days. Motherfucker was throwing up in a trash can. Couldn't even fight for his belt. Couldn't make weight. So what are you talking about? He's not the first person to lose. Man, these dudes are ignorant. He said he's a one-time champion because he lost his title, so it don't count. All right, David Benavidez ain't no champion either because he did coke and lost his title that way. Tyson Fury, why are we fucking talking? Oh, my God, I'm bodying anything. I'll body anybody with these debates. Oh, my God. So why is Tyson Fury keep saying this lineal? He lost all of his shit. Why he keep saying this lineal title shit? Why we got to keep hearing ESPN talk about that? and old media. Talk about, oh, he's the lineal gypsy king. He lost all his shit. Cocaine binges and motherfucker was off that Remy Martin, all that. What we talking? Tyson was off that Remy. Empty bottle of Remy Martin starting shits like some 26-year-old skinny Cartman. God damn it. Bro, what are we talking about? With an empty bottle of Remy Martin starting shits like some 26-year-old skinny Cartman. He was off that, so how he a champ? Oh, man, come on, bro. That don't erase what you done. Oh, my gosh. Shout out to Shot by Nolan. He said, Evan repeating that old media logic. Darrell Benavidez. I don't know. Benavidez a beast. I don't know. Darrell's my guy, though. So, I don't know. I just want to see it. I'm going to watch it as a fan. You know, I respect both of them. You know. Did you hear about ESPN helping Tyson Fury's corner? ESPN buys the fuck. Yeah, I seen them. They try to tell Ben Davison, like, hey, it was a cut opened by a punch, trying to help him out. Man, I'm single-handedly, along with y'all, we are single-handedly destroying old media. And I know y'all see it. I know y'all see it. They care about what shirts I got on. They're like, they don't even want to talk boxing anymore. They talking about my shirt and shit. Oh, take off that shirt, you motherfucker. You're a bitch. Okay. Well, Mr. Bitch Boy Ego will be in LA next week. Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. Let's get it. Spence Porter, great fight. Great card, too. He said next they're going to be talking about your coffee. Oh, you only like black fighter. You drink your coffee black. You're a bitch. The Black Channel. Why would the Black Channel drink black coffee? The Black Channel. Tyson Fury. Oh my God, bro. He didn't look good versus Automobile or whatever dude's name is. You know. Autopay came to scrap. Oh my gosh. Automatic system. He came to fight. Otto was wilding in that motherfucker, bro. He's like, oh yeah, you see that clean forehead? Yeah. Oh shit, cut. Did the motherfucker. Man, Otto was with it. Otto from The Simpsons. Hey, Bart. Otto, the bus driver, was, bro. Otto from The Simpsons was doing his thing, bro. I'm going to watch him again. I like his scrap game. He had a good game plan. Go to that body. Man, Wilder is a fool, bro. He said, I love Wilder. Wilder be saying some funny shit, bruh. I did an unpack. Make sure you guys check it out. We unpack coming to you live. This is why they mad. I see why they mad. They want to be just like us. They want to say shit, fuck damn like me. They want to be relevant like me. Travel to whatever fight I want to go to like me. They want to actually get it right and not have to keep switching their standpoints. Oh my gosh. Why they got, bro? You not fool. Oh my gosh. They are not fooling anybody with this Canelo fight. Look, I promise you, watch. Kovalev laughing and shit, taking selfie. He looked like he want to lose and retire. Man, I ain't buying it. This shit look fake as fuck. This shit look like he can't wait to get stopped so he can just retire as long as he making some money. Look how they got Dre look at Ward says Canelo can finish Kovalev. Why they got Andre Ward's face making that expression? Why they got Dre making that facial expression there? That's hella funny. Ward says Canelo can exactly, because Kovalev, he just said if he would have lost, if he would have lost to Yard, he was going to retire. That proves to you where he's at in his career. Ain't nobody talking about losing and retiring unless you at a certain point in your career, or unless you got no heart or something. Man, me to get fucked up. Wilder's a fool though. Listen, Wilder says I wasn't on pins and needles because he's talking about the Fury Wilder fight, because it ain't my career, it ain't me. Things happen in boxing. Things ain't final until they happen. A Fury loss would have changed the whole dynamic of the situation, like when Ruiz beat Anthony Joshua, and it would have changed the course of the heavyweight division. And I'm fine with that. With the course being changed, so be it. Let's go to another course. Let's go to another plan. Shelly Finkel says that he wasn't, he was just like, well, it is what it is. Listen to what Wilder said. See, that fight with Otto Wallen was supposed to be stopped. Everybody knows that. But of course, they don't want this man Tyson Fury to lose because of me. And they want the big fight. We understand that. People are not dumb. If you have a 3-inch long fucking cut like that and it's 2 inches wide, Tyson Fury, he was like Two-Face. Hey, Wilder ain't got no chill. Hey, Wilder is a fool, bro. He said your man was looking like Harvey Dent. Wilder said he looked like Two-Face. One side blood, one side sweat. Hey, he tried to hit it with the Harvey Dent. Wilder is a fool, bruh. He said Tyson Fury, oh my God, he was like Two-Face. That's that Harvey Dent. Wilder violating, dog. They were supposed to stop that shit, and Wallen would have won. Hey, this man Wilder's a lunatic, dog. He said Otto Wallen, he was doing a great job in his corner. They gave him some good instructions because he had Fury tired. He was going to the body, and he seen that cut and started executing on that cut. He was doing some dirty tactics. One time, this dude, one time he tried to grab Tyson Fury's eyeball and snatch it out of him. He made me smile when he tried to grab his eyeball and pull it out of the socket. Hey, this dude he's a fool, bro. He said Otto Wallen made me smile when he tried to yank Fury's eyeball out of the fucking socket, bro. Wilder is the king of no chill. I thought it was Broner or somebody. Wilder is a fool. The dude said he smiled when the dude tried to rip his eye out of the socket. Hey, it's over. Y'all better hope Wilder loses to Luis Ortiz. This motherfucker's confidence is finna be on some Debo shit. If he get past Ortiz unscathed. Wilder's a fool. He said Wallen made me smile. You wildin', Wilder. Wildin'. Wilder. Wallen. Oh my gosh. Bars. Bro, he said he made me smile when he tried to grab his eyeball and pull it out of the socket. I don't know why that's so funny. Yeah, Otto Wallen, he was doing some dirty tactics. One time, like he telling a story. One time he tried to grab his eyeball and snatch it out of him. Snatch it out of him. Oh my God. Wallen, he made me smile when he tried to grab his eyeball and pull it out of the socket. Hey, this is what we do in the old media. We ripping your fucking eyes out the socket, B. It is what it is. Y'all look dusted in the motherfucking disgusted. It's over for y'all. Oh my gosh. He said he tried to rip his eye out the socket, yo. This dude is tripping. It's over, man. There's nothing Tyson Fury will be able to do. Fury looked his best when he fought me, and that's the best you will ever see of him. He better be ready. But the way I hit, I'm going to cut that eye back open, period. No matter what they do, he can have plastic surgery, whatever. I'm going to come. He said, I'm going to cut that back open, period. It's over with. I got Tyson Fury's number. That's why the dude didn't take the immediate rematch. He knows. Meanwhile, Tyson Fury camp making excuses, talking about Fury didn't follow the game plan nutritionally the week of the fight, and, you know, he overtrained. Man, come on, bro. See, this is prime time in real time old media shit. It's always fucking excuses. Always Pacquiao's shoulder. Nonito Donaire had shoulder problems when Rigondeaux beat that ass. It's always Canelo was supposed to beat Floyd, and then he was too young and too green. Shut the fuck up. God damn it. You know, Tyson Fury overtrained now. Man, stop. AJ had a blip. What the fuck is a blip, bro? Stop. Yeah, man. It's always something. Top Rank jumped in the mix and messed up Tyson Fury's shit. Because I'm the only one that I've ever seen really even address this issue. Tyson Fury was knocked the fuck out. He got knocked out. You have to treat it like a knockout. I don't care if he got back up and started fighting back and shit. That's off instinct. He's a fighter. So I don't know how the fuck he got up. That motherfucker, I thought it was a puppet or something in the Staples Center. I thought, you know, they had Al Heyman or some shit, put him on some strings. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But either way, he still went through the concussive process of being disconnected and knocked out from your consciousness. Then he started training and losing weight and keeping his weight down. Bro, you gotta rest. You gotta just not. That's why that's one of the reasons I'm not picking Joshua. Joshua got knocked out on. He got knocked out on Saturday. He back in the gym on Monday. What are you doing, bro? You gotta chill out. You just got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? You just got knocked out. Then Top Rank got involved, and then they tried to give him some cherries. You know, Tom Schwartz, which he got rid of that. He got him out, but he still went through a training camp. He should be. They should have made him fight one time this year, and it was Tom Schwartz, and it was toward, you know, mid-year, the end of the year. Let that man from December to August or September just relax before getting into anybody camp. But they try to push it. They thought, oh, we'll just put him light touches and he'll get. See, oh my gosh, the bars just keep coming. Top Rank and Bob Arum, they thought, let's just give him some light touches and he'll get touched light. But guess what? You see, light touches, he'll just get touched light. They didn't think he would sustain much damage. But their efforts failed because Otto Valen became a war where he got scar tissue and cut and bloody the fuck up. Now you've increased Wilder's confidence. Off of that performance, he's like, okay, I maimed Tyson Fury. He ain't the same fighter since my knockout. Bars. So now it's really bad because the whole purpose of a light touch is, like I said, to get touched light. Pause. And he didn't get touched light. He was in a true war. So now when you look at it from December to whatever fucking month this is, whatever, September, from December to September, Tyson Fury has had 3 fights. 2 of them have been bloody wars where he was hurt. Well, he wasn't really bleeding in the first fight, but brutal. They've both been brutal fights. So that's not good. That's not good. Now you want to rest until February, which is not that far away, but you got to rest with injury. Man, come on, bro. Watch old media switch up now. Nah, Triple G ain't going to fight Blossom. He's going to fight Joey Lawrence. Oh, whoa. That's what he's going to fight, Joey Lawrence. Ego, in your opinion, what does Dazn need to do in order to be successful or stop having too many setbacks like the ones they did? Well, part of it sounds like they're addressing, which is like trying to overpay everybody. That's not the ticket, bro. Your whole budget is consumed by Triple G and Canelo. That don't make sense. Now when it comes time to have Tevin Farmer fight or whoever, you don't even have the budget to send out a camera crew. That's just stupid. Your whole like, okay, put it this way. Let's say I have no groceries in the house. I go grocery shopping and I spend my $200 budget for groceries, and I spent on just getting some really good steaks. I spent $80, and then the seasonings for the steaks, I spend another, $40. That's stupid. You get what I'm saying? You have $200 to spend on groceries to last you the whole 3 weeks or a month or whatever, and you spend $120 of your budget on just steak, the meat. That's only going to last you. It's 4 steaks. That's going to last you like at best a couple days. A steak a day. That's 4 days worth of meat, right? But you've spent that much of your budget. You spent $120 out of your $200 budget. That's stupid. So maybe not splurge on just steaks. Get some of the other staple ingredient, mustard, mayonnaise, some lunch meat, some other stuff so you can actually be cool. Like, let's say you live in a cabin and you're about to be snowed in. Your dumb ass, you can't have food or DoorDash or pizza delivered conveniently because you're gonna get snowed in, and you got $200. You spend $120 to make steaks that's gonna last you for 4 days, right? Beyond that, Dazn is, not only are they overpaying guys like Canelo, it's not based on their platform and their platform being new to the U.S. It's not he's not generating the same type of numbers that he did with HBO, so it's really not justifiable. Okay, just answer this. They said he did 600,000 views versus Danny Jacobs, right? At a $9.99 to $20 price point. And he did more than that on a $75, $80 price point on HBO pay-per-view. His fight with Chavez Jr. did like 1.2 million. His Golovkin fights did $1 million apiece. So how come at a $75, $80 price point, more than 3-4 times he's done over $1 million? Even the Cotto fight was 900,000, so we'll round that up to $1 million. So he has several pay-per-views where he did over $1 million at a higher price point. Bro, $10 and $80, that's 8 times. One pay-per-view means you're making 8 times the profit. That's not sustainable. That's why the pay-per-view model, they're acting like it's broken, but DAZN's business model is flawed. That's what's really broken. You're trying to, they thought, this to my understanding, DAZN thought, okay, HBO, that's a major stock shareholder with boxing, they're out of the picture. They thought in their brain that we'll introduce and break ground. We're going to get all these fighters, and then we can justify it. Hey, instead of paying $80 to $100 on a pay-per-view, give us your $100. And you'll have a year full of DAZN. But the thing with that comes, what the fuck are you advertising? Like what is your content? And the other thing that I always noticed from the beginning that was flawed is it's not that simple. It's not just, hey, DAZN, here's $100 of my money, and you're not a Walmart. You get what I'm saying? Like Walmart, what I mean by Walmart is a big box where you can get most basic supplements, supplies, food. You can get those things at Walmart. They got a grocery part. They got diapers. They got kids' clothes. They got women's clothes and panties. They got men's clothes. They got some tools. They got, filters for HEPA filters. They got a little craft section. They got movies, electronics. They got an automotive. You get me? So Walmart is kind of a one-stop shop. You want a new coffee maker, you can go to Walmart. You need a cooler or some plants for the summer. You want to plant, you need some seeds, you can go to Walmart. They have a garden center. So it's kind of a one-stop shop that encompasses so much. DAZN ain't no one-stop shop. They got fucking Connect Four championships and darts and shit. And ain't nobody. I am not finna watch nobody play darts. You know, you might as well throw the darts in my eye. I don't want to watch that bullshit. Right? So it's not as easy as just, oh, here's $100 and you satisfy all my needs. Because I care more about Spence Porter than I do Logan Paul versus KSI. I don't even care about that fight like that. It's cool. Logan Paul, I'm not knocking it. If they can make money, you know, more power to them. I'm a YouTuber myself, so it's great to see other YouTubers, you know, use the platform to their advantage and come up and make millions out the game. That's great. So I'm not even mad at it. If you can make some money, make some money. But as a real boxing fan, I don't really care about that fight. If someone says Spence Porter or Logan Paul KSI 2, what do you want to watch? Man, come on. You know what I want to watch, which is what I'm covering next week. You get me? So Dazn, look at their market. Like, this is the fight that they're probably have the best advertisement for because of maybe the personalities. Because KSI and Logan Paul, they already have a fan base, so they're doing reactions to the press conference, and they're already popular on YouTube. Canelo and Kovalev, what promotion have they really given us except for that one day of interviews? You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't know. It just Dazn, they gotta improve. They gotta improve the content. That's what's the best. That's the real thing. Improve the content. You know, Dazn is not all encompassing when other networks are putting fights that we want to see. Like Sean Porter, it's not as simple as just giving Dazn $100 of my money, because I still got to give PBC my money if I wasn't going to cover the fight live and getting a, you know, credential, because that's a fight I want to see. So in actuality, pay-per-view is not dead and you haven't killed it. It's just an additional cost, something else I have to pay for, plus the pay-per-views that I want. You get what I'm saying? Like, you didn't rid us of pay-per-view. Nate Diaz versus Jorge Masvidal, I really want to see that. I still got to pay for that. It's not like, oh, because DAZN's out, UFC's not charging me for pay-per-view now. The other thing that's bad for DAZN is this. Nobody's respecting their dates. Nobody's respecting their dates. Like, if DAZN has a date, nobody's like intimidated by it, unless it's maybe Canelo. And in this case, UFC, they're not backing off their date for Canelo because they're confident with their card. So even Canelo, if you think about it, now even Canelo, bro, name another major UFC card in Vegas or New York that competed with Floyd Mayweather. Let me know. When Floyd would fight, you know, name somebody who competed with it. When Floyd fought, and this was actually because Floyd and McGregor didn't care, and they announced after. The Floyd fought McGregor, and then Cotto fought Kamagai. Come on, bro. And actually, that's not even a good example, because Cotto Kamagai was actually announced before Mayweather McGregor. But you know where I went, to Vegas for Mayweather McGregor. Ain't nobody, like, I love Cotto, but I'm not finna go to, that's stupid. And I know it's stupid because I seen Ellie and everybody else was in Vegas too. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, they might have sent alternates to Cotto Kamagai or, you know, additional people, but the main figureheads of these channels were in Vegas with me, you know, for the Mayweather McGregor fight. Eric, that's a great, he said, number one, DAZN lacks promotion. Number two, they lack content. Number three, they suck at money management skills. Yep, I agree with that. Bottom line is this. This is real constructive criticism. Name one docu-series from DAZN that is all-time classic. in the stratosphere of boxing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Mayweather versus De La Hoya is classic HBO boxing, 24/7 cinematic type stuff. You know, Antonio Margarito versus Cotto face off is classic. You know? Pacquiao Marquez, they did the 24/7. These are classic stuff. Name something that DAZN has produced. Like, didn't they have Mark Wahlberg and Meek Mill and all these people do these shows? Where's that? Where's that stuff at? I didn't even watch it. I didn't even watch the Meek Mill. Wait a minute. Y'all thought I don't see this? Like, I didn't even watch the Meek Mill one. I'm just being real. So, what name something that they had that was classic, like a promotion that they put up. And then I started watching the Canelo versus Rocky Fielding to try to find out who the fuck Rocky Fielding was like that, and it was horrible. They got this this guy with the accent who sounds like he had like a soap opera type of voice. Like, and for Canelo, he will, like, it just didn't, the tone didn't seem right. You get what I'm saying? See, I do video editing, so I care about like the production value, and it did not, okay, Canelo, okay, you got this guy with this accent, and he's talking about, and Rocky Fielding wants to be and stay the champion. And, you know, you got Antonio Banderas and shit doing this, and it sounded like the pacing of it was just really weird. So I stopped watching it. I was like, I can't watch this. This shit is like, I look at stuff like that. Like Forensic Files, great fucking show. That's like that's my shit. The whatever he died, rest in peace. But that announcer, he's raw. He's like the electronic spectrometer. Like, he just the way he says this shit, I'm like, yeah. But whoever the Puss in Boots or whoever they got for the Canelo Field, and Canelo Fielding promises to be epic. Like, man, who the fuck is this, dog? They said it's some actor. Man, get him the fuck out of here, bro. It just didn't flow right. Liev Schreiber, he does a good job on HBO. You got to swag that shit out. Liev Schreiber, he got swag. The way he, commentates and pacing. HBO had really good. HBO got very good production quality. That's one thing I never took. Even HBO original series, Boardwalk Empire, The Sopranos, The Wire, Sex and the City. Bro, they got classic cinema, like, original series and shit. Even the Gotti, the old Armando Santi. That was an HBO original movie. That's a classic. That's a slept-on gang. See, I like gangster flicks. You know what I'm saying? I like that gangster shit. Crime drama, That was a good one. The Gotti. UFC does an excellent job, too. Embedded, those are dope. See, that's what I'm saying. They don't try to do too much. I don't know who the fuck does. You know what DAZN seems like to me? Like, well, I can't say DAZN, but the people behind DAZN, so it seems like they want to be hip and cool and trendy, and that's kind of the lane they're going for. But it doesn't, it doesn't all the way connect with me. You get what I'm saying? Like, whose idea was to put Tracy Morgan? Like, where did that come from? Tracy Morgan. You be like, bye, pay-per-view. Like, whose idea? It's like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's like DAZN reminds me of the motherfuckers from the hood that try to grow their hair out and their braids get stuck. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Like, they just ain't got no length. Like, the braids just stop right here and shit. And they've been growing their hair out for like 2 years and the shit still right here. That's what DAZN, like, it's, when people had that, like, your shit don't look like Allen Iverson or Bow Wow and like Mike. Your shit just is not long enough. Like the braids just stop right here, and then they never really grow past that. You feel what I'm saying? I know I can't be the only one. Y'all never seen them motherfuckers with them short braids? Like you should just throw that out or fade that down, because the braids they just stop right here. Like you ain't got they look like black gummy worms. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You got like 5 black gummy worms on the back of your shit. You don't look like AI or David Hay or something. You look like David Hay. Hey, you should cut that. That's you the real David Hay. David Hay, you should go to the barbershop. You the real David Hay. You don't got them David Hayes, them Craig Davids. Tuesday we were making love. You ain't got it like that. You got that David Hay now. What the fuck are you doing to your hair with them short braids, bro? You got them centipedes. Fuck you mean? I hate them motherfuckers with them short braids. This shit just stagnate. You better put some meldonium or, wear your B sample. Put some meldonium on that. This shit is not growing and shit. I hate them short braids. You motherfuckers couldn't wait. Like, you have to see, this is the thing. It's like they couldn't wait to get braided, so they like the hair, the braider chick. She's like, I mean, I could do it, but I really can't. You should wait a little bit longer. Nah, I'm trying to go to the Grammys. Braid my shit. Fake ass Mario and shit. Braid my hair. Like, you try to rush the process. Don't rush the process. If you ain't long enough for the braids, then just wait a little bit, But anyway, that's what Dazn seems like. It's like they try the struggle braids. You know what I'm saying? They got the struggle. It's like they want to be hip and trendy, and they're trying to. Triple G versus Braxton P. Hartnebrig from Jamie Foxx. I'm done. God damn it, Jamie! Yeah. Like, they try to put, just go to look at Dazon's Instagram. They try to put, cute stuff like Kovalev and Canelo besties. Like, man, that's not, boxing fans we don't like that. I don't want to see, why I want to see Kovalev and Canelo hugged up and they're supposed to be sworn enemies. And you putting besties and stupid shit. Bro, even HBO Boxing After Dark, that shit is classic. Not the new one with the fucking truck. I'm talking about the first, the real original Boxing After Dark. That shit was raw. Like, it's like, these ideas are horrible. Like, why do I want to see Canelo and Kovalev all buddy and shit? Like they finna be in a rush hour movie or something. Smile, like, who told y'all to do that? Who and y'all and Dazn be posting it like this shit is like getting us hype. That's what I'm saying. This is the thing. You can have money. It reminds, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the motherfuckers that don't get no pussy, but they got money, but they don't know women. See, you might be educated enough to make some bread and do well for yourself, but then you doing so well for yourself, bills paid, you got your own place, you got a whip, but you don't have people skills. You don't know how to finesse the situation. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to get them GTD. Got the draws. You don't know about GTD. I ain't talking about Gervonta Tank Davis. I'm talking about the original GTD. Got the draws. Rest in peace to Thomas Michael Ford. That's what it reminds me of. Some people, they're well-to-do and they're doing well for themselves, like men doing well for themselves, but they don't have a way for the ladies. And they be like motherfuckers like that. They be paying people like Hitch and shit because they don't know what the fuck they doing. So you got all this money and like a motherfucker from the hood ain't got no money and he's smashing the chicks of your dreams. You feel what I'm saying? A motherfucker stealing from Ross, smashing your chick, and then you sitting up here loaded, got all the money, and living your purpose, and you don't even know how to deal with women. That's kind of how it is with Dazn. That's really the analogy. They got bread, or say they have bread. They have some money to spend, but they don't got real boxing people helping them navigate. And I could tell by the moves, just what they think is cool or cute or whatever. I feel like it doesn't really resonate. Devin Haney is mandatory for Lomachenko. Do you think the fight will be made? Man, hell nah. It's going to be Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Rick Moranis and Lomachenko. Lomachenko going back down to 115 or some shit. He not finna, man, hell no. Honey, I Shrunk the Loma. He gonna go back down and wait. No. Max Kellerman used to beast with it on HBO Friday Night Fights, better than the Top Rank. He just seemed complacent. And please don't let him talk about other sports like basketball, because he just be saying some other shit. He said Kawhi Leonard is more clutch than Kobe Bryant. You're done. Kawhi is more clutch than Kobe Bryant? Man, stop it. Max Kellerman, stop it. Kawhi Leonard is more clutch than Kobe? Really? Stop it. That's that Skip Bayless type. I can't listen to certain people talk sports because they be saying too much. I hope I don't sound like that. I don't think there's nothing I say that sound crazy. Talking about Kawhi more clutch than Kobe. And don't get it wrong, he's clutch. Bro, he can't be clutcher than Kobe with that laugh and shit. Yeah, I'm really a fun guy. I don't even know where you're sitting at. What was that? An aneurysm? What was that laugh that he did? Really a fun guy. I can't give you a whole spiel about me. You really have to hang out and meet me. I don't even know where you at right now. Was that a fucking dying lamb chop? What was that? Motherfucker sound like the GOAT, and I'm not talking about greatest all time. Motherfucker sound like a true GOAT. That laugh, like that's off-putting, to say the least. And then he act like that's some crazy shit. Like, motherfuckers like would, you could tell they're like mentally not there. Like in the Bay Area, we got this thing called BART. It's similar to what New York has with the subway. They don't, and then people be on the BART. You know what I'm saying? I used to work at Long John Silver's to sell a hush puppy. And then they act like they didn't say nothing. Like, it give them that Tourette. You know what I'm saying? They're not well mentally. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then they act regular. Gucci Man got a clone. Like, what the fuck? What was that? Do that. Run that back. Man, these people on BART be wildin'. They just be saying, I gave Rihanna her umbrella. Ella. Like, what the fuck was that? Motherfucker. Siri and Alexa had sex. And I watched it. Like, hey, get this motherfucker away from these BART motherfuckers be tripping. It smell like piss and oil on BART, but I be taking it. These motherfuckers be tripping. Barry Bonds and Manny Pacquiao got the same size head. Like, what? The motherfucker said Barry Bonds and Pacquiao got the same size. Hey, get the fuck away from me, bro. These motherfuckers. I'm like, how you even get a ticket? These motherfuckers begging for change. How you even get a ticket to get on here? Because you got to pay for it. Man, you tricking me and shit. Motherfucker be on all the trains and shit. I like the motherfuckers that they don't even say nothing. They don't like, hey, can you spare some change? They just be walking through. Like Jaime Munguia opponent a lottie. Them motherfuckers don't even be talking. They just like get that fucking cup out my face, bro. Like one time I was sitting down on my phone, he knew I wasn't trying to make eye contact. He gonna put the cup like in my grill and shit. Like get the cup out my face though. Dirty ass cup. I don't know where that cup been. That motherfucker. I'm kissing the cup and shit on it. Ugh. Ain't nobody want to touch no bum cup. Like man, get the fuck out of here, bro. You got me touching the bum cup. Your fingernails long, you look like Snoop Dogg and shit with them fingernails. Man, stop. Motherfucker cutting the weed up with them fingernails. Look like Wolverine nemesis Sabretooth. Get the fuck away from me with them fucking nails. Looking like Freddy Krueger little brother. Freddy. I'm your worst nightmare. Man, long ass nails. Fuck away from me. Winston Barker. Respect for keep pointing out racial inequalities in boxing. I commend you for always speaking from a place of truth and addressing the hypocrisy. Man, you know what it is. And they know what it is. That's why they try to suppress the message. Yeah, it go down on Bart. I seen someone on Bart with they was, I guess, homeless or some shit, with a dog. The dog was like, this is some bullshit. Like, the dog looked pissed. How you gonna, man, the dog like, I'll do better by myself. Release me. The dog was like Ryan Garcia, release me from my contract. Like, I'll be pissed off. My owner homeless and shit. If I'm a dog, I'll do better on some Lady in the Tramp shit, eating out the trash can. Release me. Ain't no dog want to be, motherfucker. Dogs want to go on a walk, but that's all we do is go on a walk. You walk everywhere. You ain't got no car and shit. Hey, fuck this. Release me. I do better in these streets. Man, for real, if I was a dog, I don't want to had no homeless owner and shit. Like, yeah, I like going for, you know how most dogs want to go for walks and shit. But I don't think dogs want to walk everywhere with you and shit. Back and forth to the McDonald's and shit. And McDowell's and all that shit. Ain't nobody trying to do that. Bro, if I was homeless, if I was a dog and my owner was homeless, bro, I had to bite him and free myself. Like, I'll DMX your shit, bro. Release me. Release me to these streets. Like Pac said, you can run the streets with your thugs. I'll be wait. Bro, release me to these fucking streets. Ain't nobody, you holding up signs ain't getting no money, man. Come on, bro. I got to be with the true hustlers. Put me with the hustlers. I'll make a way. Try to hold me captive in this hellhole. Dogs be looking depressed as fuck when the owner be homeless. I'm like, man, this motherfucker, he ain't even gonna switch up the sign or nothing. Like, he had the same sign since '86. Man, get the fuck out of here. Motherfuckers trying to be cute with these signs nowadays. Need money to get my family. Ninjas took them. Like, that shit wasn't even funny. You ain't get it. If the shit was funny, I would have given you some money. I ain't giving you no money. Shit wasn't funny. Holding up sign. Hey, y'all tripping. You talking about the people because it be real life rats in New York? Shit, Tekashi, he telling everybody. Man, I was at the Broner fight with Vargas, and he was there. Remember him and Broner had that fake beef? Man, I was trying to remember what I did that night. Motherfucker gonna tell you, no, Boxingego was with Bill Cosby and them and them bitches. Like, would you leave? Style grown folk business. Motherfucker telling on everybody. I would like to get the Jello and put the pudding pop up the bitch ass. Like, don't be telling. Shit, motherfucker told on me, Bill Cosby, and Tiger Woods. Fuck, shit. I would like the Jello. Don't tell my wife, Camille. Yeah. The ghost down. Come to the phone. You see, like, motherfucker telling that, yeah, I seen Kobe Bryant cheat on his wife, and Tiger Woods with Bill Cosby was there with Ego. And they was on some Me Too shit. Like, them motherfucker. They fools for even having them around. Them motherfucker taking notes like a waitress and shit. Yeah, niggas got the guns and the drugs. Meet me at the piers. Like, that motherfucker was writing down everything. Yeah, where the drop gonna be? Okay. He was taking notes, bro. Tekashi. He told on everybody. Motherfucker told on my daddy. Yeah, you know they didn't want to have you, ego. Pops tried to have a condom. Like, damn, like, how you know that shit before your time? How you know about this shit? Yeah, you was a mistake, motherfucker. Your pops told me. I'm like, Pops, is this true? Pops! Pops! Is this true? Where'd you hear this shit? 6ix9ine told me. He told everybody in the grand jury. That's an L, bro. Tekashi telling everybody. That motherfucker Teddy Ruxpin on the stand. The fucking good guy dog. Hi, I'm 6ix9ine. Want to play? You know, John, you shouldn't have did these crimes around me, John. Motherfucker Chucky, he came to life on that stand, bro. Hi, I'm 6ix9ine. I thought we were friends to the end. I thought it was Treyway. That motherfucker telling on everybody. That motherfucker came to life on that stand. You know, John, you shouldn't leave your dolls around, John. I need to get out this fucking body. I need to get out this Treyway body, John. You mean to tell me I have to be in the body of a little 11-year-old boy? No fucking way. That motherfucker turned to Chucky with that hair and shit on that stand, right? Motherfucker started talking. Listen to me, goddammit, or I'm gonna talk to me, goddammit, or I'm gonna throw you in the fire. Chucky went bad on that. You fucking bitch, you cocksucking aura. Hey, that is a classic cinema scene, bro. She started believing her son. Talk to me, goddammit, or I'm gonna throw you in the fire. And Chucky's like, you fucking bitch, I'll kill you. Chucky went, that man was like, Chucky went hyphy on her. That shit was so funny, bro. Talk to me, goddammit, or I'll throw you in the fireplace. You fucking bitch. Word is boy, I'm gonna kill you, word of motherfucker. Like, Chucky went crazy, dog. Tekashi says he know who killed Biggie. Hey, what happened to that ISIS girl? She was like, yo, fuck ISIS. They killed my boy Biggie. Hey, she was wildin', bro. She had like scrubs on. Did y'all ever see that video? She was like, word to mother. They killed my boy Biggie. Fuck ISIS. Fuck all y'all niggas. Like, she was tripping. I gotta find that video. Shit, Tekashi need to tell on Trump. Get him out of here. Anyway, I gotta go pick up my car. Holla at the boy. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back with some more heat. Oh man, new media, it feels great, don't it? To be on the winning side, on this side, the real side, that west side. Let's get it.